So this is just a piece of cardboard cut from a box, and I want to use it as a substrate for painting and collage. So the first thing I'm going to do is gesso it. So I'm using this gesso. There were a few plastic labels on this box before I started gessoing it, so I removed those first. There, and when this is done, I'm going to let it dry and then turn it over and do the other side. So now this is dry. I'm going to turn it over. If I gesso only one side, it's likely to warp. If I gesso two sides, it's less likely to warp. There, and then I'll let that dry. My reason for embarking on this exploration, layering paper on cardboard, is mostly about the paper. Of course, we all accumulate cardboard, but I just have so much more or less solid color painted papers, and they need a new home. So one thing I'm looking at when I'm gathering the papers, I want them to be fairly lightweight. I have lightweight cheap drawing paper and also this paper I get on a roll, which is even lighter. I'm trying a few papers that are not just solid color. So what I'm looking for is not like all my favorite colors, but I want to make sure I have a lot of neutrals, a lot especially of lighter neutrals, some medium neutrals, and then some dark colors, and then a few colors. And I'm not limiting the palette to any particular thing. There's a dark value. There's a sort of medium dark neutral. I want to see what happens when I really build them up. I don't have any plans of sanding into it or tearing them back. I just want to sort of experience composing this way, where each step of the way is a composition, and then I change it, and then I change it again. I squeegee it almost every time, just because otherwise the matte medium buildup is considerable. Okay, so here's an example of where I'm composing. I'm looking at how the negative shape here makes a positive shape here, how this edge changes the shape of this element. Just noticing, it's not going to be in the final bit, but that's what I mean by composing as I go. It's not random, in other words. Here's another piece where we can do sort of a similar thing. Put that there. Here's a place where I could just kind of try to fit into that curve for fun. Doesn't fit very well. Oops. And I'm going to go with that. And here it is with a lot more collage and a little more. and then I put lines on it and cut it up.